How was up, y'all? It's Poppin' This D. About to react to this video by Marky. It's titled TikTok Dentist Exposed for Illegal Services. What? See, this is why I don't trust these professionals on TikTok. Because why aren't you working? Go do something. Why are you on TikTok doing all these posts? Something about that just rubs me the wrong way. And I'm not saying that these professionals can't have social media profiles, but some of them seem a bit too invested in TikTok. And they seem to be doing a bit much. Even the lawyers who are like messy and like posting stuff and like accusing people of things, I side-eye them as well. I'm just like... And then a lot of y'all were telling me to react to an update about the Logan Paul situation because y'all said that lawyer who exposed Prime for having like forever chemicals in it and having cancer causing agents, y'all said that he deleted all his videos because I guess the things that he was saying wasn't legit. So it's just a very just muddy situation. You have to be very careful when you're listening to these professionals on TikTok. And I feel like people just blindly believe because they're just like, oh, it's a lawyer or it's a doctor, of course it's true, you know. And it's like, no, not necessarily. But even in that video, I'm not talking about myself because I didn't say for sure that it had cancer causing agents. I said that's what people were saying. Okay, I said they said that, and I said, oh, you know, I only drink it a little bit. I said I only drank a little bit of it, so I wasn't like for sure saying that, oh, it's cancer causing, y'all about to die. But you got people who do that, who will see something that a professional posts and just run with it. So you do have to be careful with these people. But anyway, we're gonna see what's going on with this dentist and how he's offering illegal services. What the hell is watch?
So it's basic human nature that we all just love a bit of a bargain. You know, if you really want something, but it's too expensive, and you see like a cheaper alternative, you're probably going to go for it, aren't you? And that's completely fine most of the time, right? You see like
cheaper is not always better.
A t-shirt that you like, and it's a bit too expensive, so you go for a different t-shirt from a different brand that's much cheaper, but looks pretty similar. Or there might be a piece of jewellery you like from, I don't know, like Cartier or something, but it's too expensive, so you go for a piece of jewellery that's cheaper, but looks pretty similar. That's completely fine. But if there's one thing that you should be a lot more cautious of when it comes to a bargain, it's your health. And that is the topic of today's video, because when I've been scrolling through TikTok over the past couple of days, all I can see is veneer tech drama. And it all kind of started when I kept seeing these videos from veneer techs saying they're doing a course to teach people to also become veneer techs. Now actually, before we do get in the first video, I haven't done this for a while, so please don't be mad at me, but we are getting really close to 500,000 subscribers. I think we're like 2,000 or 3,000 away, so if you are new here, I upload daily videos like this one talking about different topics every day. So if that's something that interests you, please do subscribe, and I can stop doing everyone's head and begging all the time, so that'd be great. Okay. Thanks. Like for example, this video right here where it says when you realize you can make
I don't ever tell people to subscribe. I tell people to subscribe to my Patreon.
Process of what you would be doing in a job. And obviously when you read a caption like this, it might sound a bit appealing because you're looking at it and you're thinking, right, so about 20 grand a month to become a veneer tech, and all I have to do is do this little course and I'm in the job. No. Well, it doesn't work like that for a few reasons. Yeah, no. The main one being, this is very illegal. And this is kind of where this whole drama has started, because there really is no such thing as a veneer tech. Legally at least. The only people that you should be trusting with your teeth and doing procedures like this is an actual dentist. You know, someone that's actually studied dentistry for many years, not just like a few days on a course. And by the way, when I say a few days on a course, I'm really not exaggerating here. I mean, here's a video of someone doing a 2-day course to get into this line of work.
In this 2-day class, we'll be teaching you everything you need to know about composite veneers. Not to mention, remember that the class included that with everything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, there is absolutely no chance on earth that I would ever trust someone who's just did a 2-day course in doing veneers to actually start messing with my teeth. I don't care what it is, it doesn't even have to be veneers. It could be like the most basic procedure ever. I'm not trusting it. I mean, yet again, here's another video. This is just a few of the many videos that are going around TikTok right now. I mean, yeah, the music's definitely copyrighted, so I'll talk over it, but it says composite veneer tech training class and shows them doing a training class, and this is becoming a very popular thing at the moment, it seems. And the problem is here, people are actually trusting these veneer techs to actually start messing with their teeth. And I guess they're just hearing veneer tech
so
and thinking that's a professional term, and they trust them because they're getting it for a lot cheaper. And I mean, just look how sketchy this whole course is, right? They've got like a caption talking about the course, but there's no website to go on to get more information. In fact, all you have to do is just text class to a number. But I mean, if we look at the comments of this video, we can see that it's $3,500 to do this class, which means you're paying $3,500 to go into a line of work that is illegal. I feel like this is the dentistry alternative to like the influencer courses I've seen. You know them influencers on Instagram who flex all the supercars and whatnot, and like, oh, if you want to learn how to get these supercars, all you have to do is pay $2,000 to go on my course, and I'll teach you how to do stocks or some shit. I mean, yet again, here's another one I found on Instagram that is $3,000 for composite veneer trading. And if you actually look into the comments of this video, someone said,
included.
do you have to be certified prior to this class in some medical or no? And the person's replied saying, no, there is no prior experience, no license/certification required for this class. This is beginner's level, and I teach a non-drill and non-prep techniques. So it's not like they're taking people who've already studied dentistry and they're like, okay, you want to become better at doing veneers, here's like an extra course you can do to become better at it, I guess. It's not that at all. They're just taking people with no experience, doing a little course and saying, go with it, you know, mess with people's teeth. And where the big problems rise from this is the side effects of getting veneers that go wrong, and they could definitely go wrong for someone with very little experience. As we see by this article by Daily Dot, they said, Apple Springs Dentistry states that a tooth infection can result in memory loss when the infection spreads to the brain. Once infection reaches the tooth's root, the infection threatens nerves and blood vessels, which directly connects to the brain. So yeah, we're not just talking small consequences here, right? These are very, very big negative things that can happen if you trust someone who doesn't have experience. Now, because of this situation has completely blew up on TikTok, where a bunch of actual dentists are coming out and voicing their opinions.
On Instagram, this post has 25,000 likes and hundreds of comments of people saying, congratulations, major things, elevating, you know, I'm proud of you, you did so much hard work.
Not so much hard work in 2 days.
Certificate came from.
Please tell us.
This certificate has no legal binding for any type of like license number behind it. So what I came to say is blah 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 blah. It's becoming very normal to start this business. And
where are you? Who offers you in?
I mean, you can see she's very frustrated here, but as you just said right there, this certificate means nothing. They've just printed it out. They're like, right, you can do this little course, we'll print out a certificate. Basically means you can do anything in the dentistry world. Which obviously is just not the case. I'm assuming that the people who even do these courses probably don't even know that the certificate means nothing, because why else would you kind of like flex it on Instagram? But yeah, the people who are running these courses,
why are y'all so stupid?
But yeah, anyway, here's another video by someone called Danny Banani, who made a video about this that's got 7 million views, so you can see how like viral this situation's got.
This is 100% illegal, and we need to talk about it before you fall victim to spending $2,000 for a bright white smile. The only people that are licensed in the United States to perform veneers are dentists. And in order to become a dentist, you have to go to school for 8 years. There's a couple of different types of dentists. There's your DDS, which is Doctor of Dental Surgery, a DMD, which is a Doctor in Medical Dentistry, which are kind of the same thing. It just kind of depends on what state you go to. And then there are people like an endodontist or an orthodontist, and those are kind of extensions of already being a DDS or a DMD. They just take extra schooling to become specialized in those, in like the endo field or the orthodontic field. Regardless, they have 8 years of school under their belt, and they are doctors of dentistry.
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly rocket science, right? Like, who would you rather trust doing something on your teeth? Which, by the way, is like a very important thing, not just because of the side effects, but also your teeth are unsure like 90% of the time. Okay, maybe not 90% of the time, but literally, whenever you talk, whenever you smile, your teeth are unsure. You want them to look good, so who are you going to trust?
I'm looking at your teeth right now.
A 2-day course, or someone who's actually studied this properly for 8 years? I think I know what my answer would be, but I guess some people have different opinions.
This is so dangerous. When you start chipping away the enamel and filing down the tooth structure, you are seriously risking tooth damage and nerve damage in your mouth. And this isn't like a fingernail or a lash or an eyebrow, something that grows back. These are your teeth, and you can expose nerves and other things when you're filing incorrectly because you do not have the schooling to do this. Not even registered dental hygienists who go to school, I think it's 3 or 4 years, or dental assistants can do this. Only a doctor can perform this. And the reason this is so crazy to me is because people are spending thousands to become veneer technicians, and that's not even legal.
Yeah, I mean, it really does beg the question, how are they getting away with this? How is this being allowed? I guess, like...
This is why TikTok getting banned.
It takes a lot.
You're out here running a bus doing stupid shit like
that. Can actually take action and shut this down. But yeah, this is so beyond dangerous, and people are making bank off this. I'm not even just talking about the people who became, like, veneer techs, but the people who are doing these courses. who also will probably have very limited experience themselves. They probably just did a course themselves to know the basics. And now they're doing a course to teach people and taking thousands of dollars to teach these people. Then people are probably going to make their own course because they realise it's a good business venture to go down. And it's just going to keep spiralling, and eventually it's going to be people who literally know nothing about veneers doing these courses. And the thing is, when you go to these people's pages, they show the results and the teeth look good. On the outside they do look good. That does not mean that it's been done correctly. It does not mean you're going to have big consequences in the future. Big problems can occur. But yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely baffling that this is a real thing, but it is very, very real, and it's very popular at the minute.
I think it's because people are like, oh, I can do my own nails at home, I can do my own lashes at home, I can do my own eyebrows. But people are forgetting that your teeth structure and the structure of your teeth cannot be compromised. And if it is, it needs to be done by a professional who has studied medicine.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is literally what it is, by the way. It's because people go and get the nails done by a nail tech, they'll get their hair done at a hair salon and all this stuff, and just think, alright, veneers, same shit. No, it's absolutely not the same shit. And I feel like this is going to keep getting worse, the more we allow it to happen. There's going to be people doing fucking open heart surgery in a few
I need to get back
years,
on TikTok more often because I ain't seen it. This shit is crazy.
Is that what we're going to call it? I mean, that's definitely, I would hope, too far of an extreme example, but it is going to keep getting worse. They're going to start doing more risky procedures just from doing a 2-day course and feel like they can do it.
Of course, in this world that you could take for 6 weeks that would license you to become a veneer specialist. So please do not fall for this. It is 100% legal and so dangerous for your natural teeth. If you want the bright, beautiful smile, get Crest white strips, go to your dentist and get custom bleaching trays, maybe Invisalign, and I get it. Dentistry is expensive. I work in a dental office. I know it's so expensive. I get free dental care. It's amazing. But not everybody has that luxury. I waste my money on it. Do not fall for this. It will compromise your teeth structure, and it will leave you with way more problems than you started with. Do not fall for this. I don't know how they are in business. This is illegal.
Yeah, I mean, like I said at the beginning, right? We all do love a bargain. We love the cheap alternatives and stuff. But there's one thing that you really shouldn't look for a bargain for. It's your health. Don't fall for this, obviously. I know most people wouldn't, but clearly some people are. And just to put in perspective how many actual dentists are talking about this on TikTok, I'm obviously not going to show them all. I'm not going to show the videos because they say very similar stuff. But we got this video right here by Shanell Dentist with a Life, I believe they go by. And they basically made this video all about veneer techs, got 50,000 likes. And yet again, here's another video by Jackie O. She's got a caption on the actual video saying, going to dental school to pay $300k in tuition, have 100+ hours of sleep debt just for my patients to go to Veneers by Vanessa. And then the caption says, not all us struggling for 8 years and you're playing in people's mouths after an overnight certificate. This is why people don't be taking the profession seriously. Please report these veneer techs to the ADA. Oh yeah, and here's another video I saw by Jade Noz. Again, these videos that I'm referencing here are all by actual dentists or dental students. But I thought this one was funny. It says, 5 reasons you should go to a veneer tech over actual dentists.
What the hell?
Yeah, I think that speaks for itself. Simple answer, don't. And actually, just to end this video, I'm going to show you something.
I thought something was just wrong with the audio.
The clips of this video. And luckily, it's not a bad situation with veneer tech where they have done the veneers and they've went horribly wrong. But it's just to show how these veneer techs are just not professional in the slightest. I found this video by someone called Ms. Cookie, where they basically said that they found this veneer tech and they liked their work on their Instagram page. They decided to get booked in with them. She flew over there, because I believe it's in a different state. She had to book a hotel and everything. And then when she got there, the bloke just wasn't there and claimed that his stuff was actually stolen.
So he was like, I'm going to compensate you for your flight. And I'm like, no, sir, you're going to compensate me for my flight and my hotel and my deposit. That's what you're going to compensate me for, sir.
Why would you
so he said, send me the receipt. I did. My total flight and room was I want to say $869. He sent me $850. Okay. He cashed at me the $850. So I'm like, okay, what about my deposit? That's $500. So he says, I'm about to send. At this point, I said, I'm crying. I'm very upset because I'm thinking that you're about to do my teeth. So I'm like, you won't hear from me no more.
Why
just
go ahead
and send my money.
Goofy.
He goes on to say he don't need my money and so on and so forth. Well, then where's my deposit? So he sends me this screenshot saying that the deposit is going to be sent back to my card. I have yet to receive the deposit. Have not received anything since.
So yeah, this poor woman flew to a different state to get her teeth done, got all the way to the office, and then the bloke was like, oh yeah, sorry about that, it's not happening. Now he did kind of refund her for the hotel, it was a bit short, but most of the money was refunded.
I'm surprised he did that.
Apparently she just didn't receive the deposit back for the actual procedure. And like I said, his excuse for all of this was the fact that his machine was apparently stolen. Here we can see the text messages saying, someone stole my whole fucking machine, by the way, swearing when you're a professional dentist apparently, bit odd. Someone stole my whole fucking machine out of my room. I'm going to have to refund you and pay for your flight. So yeah, that was his whole reasoning. Someone stole the machine out of his room. I mean, that happens. I mean, do I believe it? Probably not. But yeah, lo and behold, when I went over to this bloke's TikTok, you know, the veneer tech, he also has videos doing veneer training classes.
2024 is around the corner, and this is the perfect time to perfect your craft or start a new business venture, specifically in the dental cosmetic world.
Yeah, probably not.
Wait,
like,
let me make sure I got it right.
You know,
sorry, I got
to
it.
refund you and pay for your
Yeah,
flight.
he changed
So yeah, that was his whole reasoning. Someone stole the machine out of his room. I don't know if that happens. I mean, do I believe it? Probably not. But yeah, lo and behold, when I went over to this bloke's TikTok, you know, the veneer tech, he also has videos doing veneer training classes.
2024 is around the corner, and this is the perfect time to perfect your craft or start a new business venture, specifically in the dental cosmetic world.
Yeah, probably not like this though. Please do not do a veneer training class. If you really want to become a dentist, do it properly. I mean, come on, fucking do us all a favour. It'll be good for you because you won't be doing something illegal. You won't end up in a potential lawsuit when you fucking inevitably do something wrong.
Why are people so stupid? The fact that she got on camera and showed her face and her teeth, to basically tell us that you were that stupid to give a deposit to this random man that you found his Instagram so he could do your teeth in a back alley. Like, girl, what? This is... You know what? I'll be watching, like, really stupid people through these videos, and I'm always like, these people have to be trolling. Like, this has to be a troll. Obviously, I don't think any of this is a troll, but the point is, there are actually stupid, really stupid people out there. So, the things that I be thinking are a troll, like, nobody's this dumb. They gotta be trolling. Maybe they are just that dumb, you know? Because this is just more proof that there are very dumb people out there. Why would you trust this? A veneer tech? Yeah, that's the equivalent of saying somebody is a fucking BBL tech. But shit, people was going to BBL techs. People was getting ass shots and dying from that years ago. Listen, I just have no faith in humanity. I don't know what to say. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.